mom came into the room and she's like, "Look at my phone," and then I couldn't see it, so I had to look at mine. I'm like, "Oh,
I can't bet against Tom Brady. I have the Bucks winning 31-27, and Tom Brady going to his 10th championship.
yeah." And I really think the Clippers' chance to win the championship was last year, and they were up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets.
Chris Paul is one of the most underrated players of all time. He's been the best player wherever he goes, and that includes with the Rockets.
You said you can't bet against Tom Brady, and as a Cowboys fan and what I just did last weekend, I am not going to bet against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. I mean, that's all I can really say. There's two of the top 5 players in the league, and they are very, very good.
Hello, I'm Taylor Hearn, and you listen to The Outsiders' Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NBA Opinions of the Week. We're going to talk about the draft one more time. Make sure to check out our review of the mock draft. Really good conversation. A little bit Mavs heavy at the beginning, but I think, even though I'm a fan, I think they did make some interesting things. And today we're going to be talking about top 10 draft surprises and a man that does not surprise anyone, Austin.
I'm glad I don't surprise you, Kevin. It's top 5,
you
right?
You always meet expectations. You're never surprising.
Got it. I appreciate it.
I meant it more as a compliment than I hope it came off as a compliment.
Yeah, it's all good. It's top 5 for each of us, right?
Yes, top 5 for each. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do my number 5 first. And the 5th most surprising thing to me during the entire NBA draft was the Warriors drafting Brandon Podziemski at 19. I don't understand them drafting another guard here. I don't know how he fits the system, especially with Chris Paul now in the Warriors.
Yeah, that's it. That was a surprising pick. It didn't make my top 5, but my top 5 is the Thompson twins going back to back. Just given where they were, I just really wasn't expecting them to be 4 and 5.
Yeah, like I said during my during our draft review, I changed my prediction to them being back to back, so I couldn't have that on my list if I predicted at the very, very end. Who's your 4?
Yeah, my 4 is the Mavs trades. It was the multitude of trades and trading Bertans. I was just shocked someone took Bertans. But yeah, that was pretty surprising to me. Just the maneuvers they did on draft night.
Okay. My number 4 is Nick Smith Jr. falling to 27 to the Hornets. I was shocked by this. I could have seen him going 18, 19, 20, but him falling all the way to 27, I think is kind of crazy. I think the Hornets definitely got a steal here.
Yeah, that is crazy. My number 3 is a guy that fell also, but to the second round was Rayan Rupert.
When was he picked?
He was picked in the second round, 43 to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that is a definitely surprising pick. Mine is my number 3 is Dariq Whitehead going 22 to the Nets. People were higher on him than me, but if Cam Whitmore is falling because of lack of hustle and maybe some injury concerns, Whitehead being out all last year practically worries me. And I just did not expect him going that high.
Yeah, I think that's very fair. Let's go year 2.
So my 2 is Brandon Miller going number 2. I was shocked by that. I thought it was a smokescreen like you mentioned before. But it turns out that they were really into him.
Yeah, I don't really get it because there was that Shams report that Scoot Henderson was gaining steam, but that must have been a heavy smokescreen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but for me 2 was Drew Timme going undrafted. I didn't expect him to go high or to go in the first round, but him to not get drafted in the second round really surprised me.
Yeah,
just given his success.
I understand that. I thought that he would be a late draft pick. What's your 1?
My 1 is Cam Whitmore. I think falling to 20, that just is crazy.
I have to agree. You could not have told me that was happening with a straight face because I would have been laughing.
Like, I know the risk, but every team that passed on him, I get top 10 those teams, but like when you're in the 15-20 range, like the Warriors, the Heat, why not take a chance? Like they're
Yeah,
just
the
very,
Warriors
very
take another guard over Whitmore.
yeah.
I something
it
must have
seems
happened.
like the culture could just help with the Heat or Warriors. Those are two teams. I'm like, man, I would be shocked if they didn't. But then the Rockets take it, and you can't really blame the Rockets. They just need talent. So that's just surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean that was I think number 1 was pretty clear.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Timmy to me was also pretty big. Just it I know he doesn't shoot threes, but still, like, why not draft him in the second and just see?
I totally agree.
But yeah. Any final thoughts?
Nope.
That's all we got. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.